I actually matched with a program at the Ohio State University, Columbus, Ohio, which was in neurosurgery department, spine. So I did a couple of years. That was for a 2-year fellowship.
Preview.
Hi everyone. So today we are in the inaugural edition of a series of podcasts planned by Orthopaedic Research Group and Brew with Bones in order to guide the youngsters to choose their careers after the post graduation. We are going to discuss about the available options in India and abroad. In the first series, we have Dr. Vibhu, who's a spine and orthopedic surgeon at the Devdas Hospital, Madurai. After his post graduation, he has done a series of fellowships in India, US, and Canada. He is going to elaborate us about his journey. Sir, brief us about your journey till now, sir.
Thank you very much for inviting me to the podcast. I am Dr. Vibhu Viswanathan. I'm presently at the Devdas Multispecialty Hospital, Madurai, Tamil Nadu. Basically, I completed my residency in orthopedics in 2011 at Postgraduate Institute, Chandigarh. And then I worked as a registrar for a couple of years there. And following my registrarship, during the registrarship, my plan was to do fellowships abroad. So completed my USMLE steps during the couple of years, and then I was working for a year at the time when I was applying for my fellowship. So I worked for 6 months as a fellow at Sancheti Hospital as a spine fellow for 6 months, and then I actually during the process of match, I had I actually ranked at the FNB for the spine fellowship again. So I worked for a couple of years as a fellow, national board fellow at Ganga Medical Center Hospital, Coimbatore. So following during my fellowship, I actually continued applying for the fellowships in the United States, I actually matched with a program at the Ohio State University, Columbus, Ohio, which was in neurosurgery department, spine. So I did a couple of years. That was for a 2-year fellowship. So I was there for 2 years. During the fellowship, I actually matched some of the fellowships in Canada too. They come under the San Francisco match. So I continue to apply for those programs too. So I matched for a pediatric orthopedic fellowship at Nova Scotia, Canada, at the Dalhousie University. So I did a year's fellowship at pediatric orthopedics at Dalhousie University, Nova Scotia, and then I moved back to India. I worked as a consultant spine surgery for at Ganga Hospital, Coimbatore, for a little more than 2.5 years. And due to family reasons, I had to move back to Canada for a year. Again, that was for a fellowship at the University of Calgary, which was in joint reconstruction and oncology. It was at University of Calgary. And for the past year, I am in India. I'm presently at Madurai. So for me to go through these programs where at some point we thought of moving to the United States. That was pretty much sometimes many of our decisions also do matter whether we are already married or we are still a bachelor. So we after marriage, some of the decisions do need to match up with the career aspirations of your spouse. So that changes. In fact, the opportunities for my spouse also have been helping me or changing my journey, modifying my journey. But this is by far my process through the fellowships.
Thank you, sir. That's a wonderful journey starting from PGI and traveling to US in India and abroad. So, how did you choose spine surgery, sir?
No, as a registrar in Chandigarh, I actually worked in a spine unit with Dr. Vijay Goni. So it was rather the opportunity that came up rather than a choice initially. And then once you start liking a particular specialty, you start moving towards it. A lot of times, I think the opportunity that comes up, that also decides upon the journey ahead. But of course, we also do rotations during our residency. A lot of times, that also can finally decide where we land up. So for me, it was more because I had an opportunity to be in the spine unit for a big part of my senior residency, and so that just I pursued ahead.